Um, Good morning, good evening, everyone. My name is Kika Yungo. I know many of you who watch my video and knows me already. And I have something to share with you. 2 years ago, I received, by Friday evening, I received two emails from a state of Washington governor office and concerning the improvement of life of homeless of Washingtonians who are living outside and now they are in the home from outside they transfer them home and the improvement of the public hospital augmentation of a bed in the hospital. Those issue I was two or three, those two issues is the improvement of storage of human and the improvement of hospital beds. Those two things it was a little more heavy for me and the concern for me to share with you. But first of all, let me introduce myself. The sunglasses, white sunglasses. And some people say, oh, why I wear the white sunglasses? You know, because I don't have a story. Um, by 1991, my sister Maggie sent me, I am that's Maggie, my sister, she t'aime beaucoup. She's the one that sent me here in the state of Washington, in Seattle, for my Grace Assen, and she passed away since 2009. I miss her very much. Because of her hair, all of you beneficiaries through me has a successful life. And she sent me this one from Italy. And the first day I was walking Kinshasa, my capital, Kinshasa. I was walking on the sidewalk with my nephew, priest, Catholic priest, André Coy. Oh, Papa Coy, je t'aime beaucoup. C'est un bébé, je t'aime beaucoup. C'est toujours my nephew, adorable. Je t'aime trop, trop, trop. And we are walking on the sidewalk, and she said, yeah, there is the truck with people inside, and those people was in the truck start yelling over me, calling him the name of Congolese comedian, they call it the Gajaja. They said, Vie Gajaja, calling me Vie Gajaja, comedian name. And my nephew feel ashamed and asking me, yeah, baby, take off your glasses. Look at people how they are yelling at you. Take off the glasses here. I said, no, I cannot take out. Then I make a joke back to those people who's on the truck. Few months later, those white glasses who was in the Vogue in Kinshasa. Until today, people are wearing the white sunglasses. That making me story. You can be expired also to show what I'm speaking today, as those people find that the white glasses is unique and they start wearing it. They no longer call me a comedian, actor, comedian actors, those, but they know me and different is that I was a student actress also. Okay, by the way, this is not an issue that, but I like to share something that I don't wear white glasses because I like white people. Hallelujah, amen. That's a clarify your mind. What I know and what you don't know, but it's good to speak out. That is awareness. White glass, sun, white glass. Um, my story today is what I just said. Proposal of government, State of Washington Governor G. You know, Barack, I like you very much. I forget to say your name, of course. Someone stole my Barack for me because each time when I speak, I must say, hey, Barack, Chetan Buku. And I received this email to emails, and I found that it is good proposal for the business creation of a business for those who they are filtered or sorted to have right to work. But it is for me perception and what is written. It is governor has committed a big criminal of a human, majority is against his own color, white. When I saw that, I responded you about storage and usable commodity storage, which I was reading the second email. In the second email that I found that it is punishment of a human right to work. Well, he has that's a storage. He made a storage. The storage that he made, that he's collecting those brothers, sisters. I call them neighbors because neighbor is you don't choose a word, color, anything that was created through the God the Spirit, including what the human has made, a car or chairs, as is my neighbor through my perception. And I see the storage human. Government has created a storage woman is no different with animal that they are raising in cage as a beef, as a chicken, as a pork, as a goat. Those are raised in a cage. Exactly that he made the shelter storage of a human. When I read the improvement of the hospital, I thought that the creation of a job in the hospital for those people that is living in a cage to have opportunity to work and be independent. No, he a crazy bed of in hospital. Bed in hospital is what? Whenever that the hospital don't have the money, those that they keep it and are usable commodity that is on the storage, automatically will be arrested, will be charged of anything to go fill up the bed that is are empty in the hospital. Who going to pay this money? Governor jail going to pay the Department of Health going to pay this one. The storage that he made for the people are living outside is not for improvement of their life, but improvement of those people are working in the hospital. They're representing chicken we are eating every day. They're representing pork we are eating every day. We are representing because when they need to be sold for people to live, they're going to kill animals. The same. They don't kill them, but they transfer them because they're not satisfied. What they need is not satisfied. That I remember the same hospital that he crazy bed. I remember in 2009 when I completed successively engineering of business essay in the University of Phoenix here in Taquila. I was suddenly arrested and I was sent to the same hospital. On the same hospital, Western State Hospital. Before in the morning they came in and I tested them the question. I said, excuse me, I'm going to respond to all your questions. But before I ask question, give me the paper. I want something from you because I'm not from here. I want something in my language. I get them to read. Someone that read it perfectly, I can understand. And I did read it. Did not read it, but say, no, I don't know. No, I cannot read it. I said, okay, thank you very much. That is, you guys are giving people medication here because you don't know. You don't read it, you don't know. You read it, you don't understand. What you need to learn the language that are right, and the next time you're going to understand what is written, what is my purpose. But the medication will not do it. I get out. And the next time I have a conversation with a social worker at the state of Washington Western Hospital in the city of Tacoma. And we are discussing the issue of budgeting because I suspect something that each 10 minutes they must give those medication to detain those people in the hospital. And she said, no. She said, no, but she's not sick. She said, no, because they are detaining them in the hospital because the hospital need money. If they are not here, the hospital will not not have money, and the hospital will be shut down. I said, oh no, you cannot make a human for fundraise over the hospital. There's a need that you, me, I'm here to detain me for me to pay the hospital because the hospital needed the money, and if it not, the hospital going to be shut down. No, that is not good. When I spoke with her, I spent this time many things with the budgeting course I studied in University of Phoenix. I love you very much. Opportunity like it now, I don't have the right to work, and I'm unable to pay the school. Um, and when I see that a crazy overbed in the hospital, it's a big criminal that the storage that the governor has built not for improvement over those life, those people life to go back to work and be responsible over their own. When they are at work, they display their mind and to be released far away from committing the crime that they are committing because they are not satisfied to their life. Barak, I love very much. It is good stuff that Jay sent me. I would like to work with you, with young people. I am not different with young people because I was not born here. When I came here in the United States, it's like I'm born here in the United States. Everything is in you, and I am classified to those that they are picking up. Until now, even I have a home, I'm scared of getting out because I'm a human. Can make something unconsciously, no excuse as it just happened in the Minnesota, which I just only give a comment to the food that airline is serving to people. Why you became angry despite of give me appreciation for something you don't know. And that's they are doing and classified. Younger people, you are not different to what you see on the street. Went to school or not, I'm a very educated woman. If people know who I am and background of me, I never get a B in my school. I'm always an A. Only in my last year in medical school, I lowered from an A to B, because I was too much work. I am a student, I am a teacher, I am a dormitory servant, I am in a refrigerator, many stuff that I could not even, I am in a church, many stuff that I was handling and made me, and I didn't have a good directors, made me lower from the A to B. It does not matter pour que government run the young woman like I am 40 years here. I don't have a right to work until today. What is the difference? No difference. I have an education. I cannot focus on it. I cannot go to school. You can finish today school from Obama Foundation or from a what? You can be stuck with your knowledge. No excuse. This I want Barack to work with you. It is a good book. Very, very good book. If you analyze the book very good like I did, we can reverse it if I have a people. Because I have a medical school knowledge of, I don't know, maybe the governor have it because here you can Google and find the answer. But me, I didn't Google. I spent years, 4 years for me to graduate and study human body and its functionality. And this is coming from a US big book. I didn't finish it already yet, but I first just only read the title, the topic. Through this one, what they make me also see something going on also. Because they have a give statistical here show that longer time that analyzing the statistical of people with mental illness that are on the street, don't have any right that I didn't know that I am classified for paying the other people, not me. Paying the hospital when hospital are in need, I am classified to fill up the bed that are empty for government to pay the money. For me to be zero, to go back and to live in a shelter because that is free. And this one is statistical that they found. Compare the why they choose it to improve engineering of Western State Hospital in Tacoma and the Northeast State Hospital. Anytime, a longer time is on 90, 18 or something over 100 years ago. They had those hospitals with a belt. And they have only a few beds. They have only a few beds. But now, because a crazy of those people has a mental illness, they need the hospital need more beds. It's not an issue that someone can analyze it. You cannot analyze it. For improvement of someone, your neighbor life for the bed. The question of this statistical that they send me, governor send me, is question, why? Why you need too many beds? Why are too many people has a mental illness? That's a good question. Yeah, are those people healed or not? That's a good question. Because a long time I could understand that they were high. People were high in mental illness because at that time was a less development. One, many people was not given opportunity to go to school, learn, many opportunity to work, many opportunity to associate with others. They did not have it. Meantime, they have a great depression that many people lost a lot, and they can make affect the people mentally. At the daytime, they need a mental illness hospital for physio and pathotherapy of those people. But we are living in no world, no development that many things that can satisfy everyone can work. None of those people are in mental illness or committed crime are a capacity for not to study or to work, to produce. But government has run them completely no different with the animal, with chicken, with beef, with pork, that live in the cage. Whenever they need it, to kill it, to sort it, and they get the money, they're gonna use them. The same story that he built. And those young people don't criticize. Because when I graduated in medical school, leave my country job, leave a European job, I'm going to the United States, I will have a $15 as a registered as a nurse diploma. I will have a better life where I am. I'm a zero income. I'm living in a credit in this apartment. I don't have the right to work. I don't have the right to work for the government. It's not crime. It's not crime. Because they made me move to come in the United States. And he brought me not to work. But I'm working for other people to benefits. That I'm qualified as those people in the cage. You going, even if you finish a graduation, even if you invent, you can be placed in the cage 1 day. That is for you young people has a long way to go to stand for. You cannot make me animal cage. When someone is need money and you use me, because people are paying this money, not you. Government is paying them. That you are they qualified for getting the money as those people are working in the hospital get it. Your job is only different reason. I remember one of my work also, message distribution, that they are using. I had the idea that the United States is using people. Everyone in the United States is getting money from a poor people. Young people stand for the rightness. Ask why a crazy, how we can do to decrease those mental illness, how we can do to diminish a bed in the hospital, know how we can increase bed in the hospital. Okay, this one. Through this analyzing was not because through what they say is compared to what was created the longer time ago, the better was the less. But longer time ago, people has more difficult time to adjust in living than we currently are living. You cannot make a human. You went to school, you didn't born with it. You can make a human find a place. Everyone is going to become a sick. Even if they work, they're going to have their own issues. They're going to have their own issues. They're going to be in hospital. They're going to be in hospital. Why block someone? And then those people are benefiting over those people in the hospital. Who they are? Themselves are white. Animal care shelter is animal benefits from themselves are white, Asian, some Latino, the husband in Africa. Many of Africa find joy also to take care of me. Those are young and the people like me who government is saying that your crime is recognized, but their crime over the prevent me why I came to the United States is not recognized by governments. I am someone who cannot be home without a job. And how long I have been here? Almost 30 years. And it's continue classifying it the same way. Okay. So this analysis is not for how many beds we should have because longer time ago we didn't have many bed, but we have a case of mental. Why we have a case of people mental illness is the subject of this analysis, but not the bed. On the same case also, I found that why my case over against my case against Red Roof CL West Management was wrongfully dismissed for improper service. The same judge, they want the money to improve this hospital will come. The money will come from a lawsuit that state J filed against the company that are selling opioid, that drug, and the area 8,000 people was died by overdose of opioid dog. And they sue them, and that's money they're going to collect from the suit of those people who was killed. They're going to improve augment bed in the hospital and augment the storage of a human where they can live it. That's the money for the lawsuit. Who was a judge on this lawsuit? The judge was a Michael Scott, the same judge that wrongfully dismissed my case. That the same judge is handling this judge that need the money. I forget how many money, but I think even $26 billion. And the negotiation was over $500 million for settlement. But I don't know, they did not specify the end. The judge, because of what? My case was dismissed because the money, state must get the money from those corporations. The state must get it because the same judge, the same September that the case was dismissed, the same September that the same judge was preparing for a trial of the case against those company distributor of opioid drug that killed 8,000 Washingtonians. because overdose. The same, I don't like you very much, but this is reality. I came in the United States to work, to investment. I invest my movie. And through my investment, someone else cannot have more than I do my own because I paid. I'm not someone that collected the come, I spend, my family spend. And whenever I find some factor that related to what I spoken with you, I must speak out. On the same case, the same they were doing, all of those over 18 years suit filing in the Tikani wrongfully dismissed for Barack Obama to correct this money. This time, no Barack Obama. This time is my case must be dismissed for state to collect this money for corporation wrongfully. Okay, this is the money that where is the money came for improvement of storage of human and the fund where when the hospital the bed where they're going to sleep to give the hospital the money. How long that the pass bill was how long the owing approximately 3 months 3 months to 4 months, 90 days to 180 days, 90 days and 100, 100 days. That's the time that they're going approximate spend in the hotel hospital, but they say not free. They're going to the hospital going to pay it, and the money comes from suit. That's the second one. I'll share this one. I must share with you because this video, listen or what, but it is good to live. It's a God spirit. You don't know. I don't know about those people. I mean, defending the John F. Kennedy. Those people were dying long time. I was not born at that time, but a God spirit. You don't hide it when the truth is it. Someone will expose it and they speak to it. Okay, they were the money improvement. I must have lost. And the same in Georgia, I found that they qualified the Georgia's Michael Scott for second filing for my suit because I found him someone don't have much knowledge. Is wrong and do it. I will qualify as a criminal offenders judge. It was a two judge they had. The judge that followed the law, really. And those judges are doing wrong to the people. If there's plenty, if it was not a state, our state should not win the money if they have already won it. Because a state where those people must be winning. It is a judge. I found him that all of cases that where I can have a proof to get the money and authorizing of amendment of a complaint. The judge was denying amendment of those key words as a cause of action, and it's taking me as someone that don't have a brain. But the judge Scott Michael, I told you, I am someone who was making the judgment. It's 60 years old as a student leader because through me, how would they know you are convicted? You need to do this one. I moved to 60 years, high school 60 years, medical school 4 years, leading. I was making also a decision as you do, but you are committing a big crime. Okay, this issue, my test was dismissed for state Washington to get the money from those distributors of the drug that killed 8,000 people. I must lose those job for you to get the same that I have doing with my husband, Barack. I love him very much. Always we share because you don't know the truth. I'm the one who was doing the truth. Because I was inside, I was outside, and the fact is there. The same way, I didn't know also about the same case, and I exposed myself, and I give you warning to Obama Foundation. Be careful, which my husband is security. She has what he has a closet is everywhere. Which rich man was a judge, Michael Scott. Okay, I finished. Conclusively, I spoke just those email. State of Washington, Governor J has come reach out unique. State always has a unique staff people. I like the state very much because it's story. It has a story. We have first Bill Gates. I like him very much. You recognize me when you give me $1 million to Burma Foundation because I am his wife from the state of Washington. Unique also, from the state of Washington to be even not recognized to be first lady of the United States. Unique. I am placed in the list of those stand. Bill Gates stand made as master star of Microsoft when he invented. But we have the second one in negativism. We go for war, but he go back to war. For war, it was when he said no. Why a case of mental illness? I must suspend the beds. I must suspend the spending. Those people has a right to work. Let's go forward. Yes, let's go forward, but we appreciate his proposal to those who accepted to go the more bed in hospital and the more shelter storage of your animal. I wish you guys would not be one days in this place of because me I didn't believe that I would be qualified uh, through my education for and my living and my past work, and I find myself no anywhere I live through the God Spirit. Okay, we appreciate the proposal, but Barak, I love you very much. I like it to work with young people for this book and they're going to learn because they are not excluded for the animal shelter even though you have your graduation from a college or university you are part of animal shelter when the hospital need they use you. Thank you and God bless you. Be expired for your neighbor as those who was expired through my white glasses to be model of it, to wear it, like it, be expired of what I'm speaking. We need to control political leaders. We need to control hospital nurses. Those people I say no because the hospital will be shut down. Uh, that is, I needed those people to be detained in the hospital. The time that they're going to work, many times some people lost, myself lost a job. When you're in a detention, you lost a job. You can nowhere. Hallelujah, young people. I'm young like you, and I find something. We're going forward. We don't go backward. But I find a unique from a state of Washington, the governor, he's going backward because the backward was the less bed in the hospital. But now we need, and the backward was too many things. People didn't have much freedom. Either white didn't have much freedom. When you read the story, not only black was the first, including white was the first. And going forward of less bed in the hospital to make a more bed, to make a more storage, and you cannot make a human storage. Let them make a governors and mayors, political party, their family storage. Amen. Amen. God bless you and I love my people. Love your neighbor. Love your enemy. Love your neighbor. Neighbor is not who live close to me. Color, size, anything was created to God's spirit. My name, Kekayo. But I love it very much, even though you don't love it.